Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us here at the 2026 National Western Stock Show here in Denver, Colorado. My name is Michaela, and with me this morning I have Lance from Outlaw Conversions. This morning we're going to be taking you guys through this 2026 Cimarron Norstar with the Outlaw Conversion while he's here on site, kind of take you through some of the features that this trailer has to offer. Before we step inside, we're just going to walk down the exterior. And Lance, why don't you tell us a little bit about what Outlaw does on the exterior right here?
So here at the exterior, you're going to get your standard LED porch lights. This particular trailer, we added an extra one out towards the back here. Your lighted Outlaw grab handle. Then with this trailer being a charcoal skin trailer, we added the black exterior awning and vent covers in black as well. The lower courtesy lights here for extra lighting. To complement with the upper LED lighting that's in the awning when it's out. And then we also have our 110 outlet here on the outside, located close to the entry door as our standard install. One thing I would like to point out also while we're here, next to our badge, we have our green certification label and our RVIA label. Both of those we're very proud to represent those certifications. Green label, meaning that we are a green manufacturer in our processes of how we produce and recycle materials in our production process. RVIA is very important to us too, Michaela, because that allows a lot of people to get in certain campgrounds that require that certification also.
So we do have a lot of customers that not only just horse show and rodeo out of these trailers, but they do go camping and take their
Correct.
horses trail riding and stuff. So that right there is very important to those customers especially.
Absolutely, yeah, for sure.
So this one is optioned on our 5-horse slant load for our Cimarron show. We did do the full drops on tail side right here, really kind of loaded this one up and optioned it out for this show specifically, but also just based on customer feedback and what sells the best. We do have a triple axle air ride under this trailer, and being a Trans-West trailer, our exclusive air dump is going to be on our front axle of this trailer. So for those of you that are concerned about the drag that you get with your triples, this one does have the Trans-West exclusive air dump. So we can take the air out of that front axle and turn this guy on a tandem. One thing I really like about this one is this aluminum extrusion that we have fully carried back across the side ramp as well. This side ramp does have springs on it, so even with the heavier extrusion, it's still going to lift up just fine for you guys. This one is going to be our side load model with our full rear tack. And then back here, we've also carried that aluminum extrusion all the way around. And just for aesthetic purposes, went ahead and did the V shape back here, which I think just gives it a really nice pop.
Absolutely. While we're here at the back too, I'll kind of point out up at the top here in our generator compartment, there's our 4,000 watt Onan generator, gas generator, to power this 30 amp service trailer.
And then you guys do install the generator as well as a fuel tank that is located in the rear tack back here in the corner, but Outlaw does a phenomenal job of matching the same carpet and really finishing it out nicely.
Yeah, we want to tuck that up out of the way so there's no extra space taken in that tack room, and then like you said, keep it clean and nice looking in there.
This one is one of my favorite rear tack setups. So if you guys are coming down to Denver to visit the 2026 National Western Stock Show, be sure to find this Trans-West booth right here. If you guys have any trouble, we have a couple more booth locations as well. We have an inside booth over the CoBank Show Arena, as well as an outdoor booth outside of that new complex as well. This one that we're walking through this morning is right outside the event center here. But we're going to step inside and take a look at this 15.6 Outlaw Conversion and see what it has to offer inside. As I mentioned, this one is that 15.6 short wall, still getting a full sleeping area up in the nose as well as the 2 sleeping areas down here. So really great compact size, but you're getting a lot inside of this one. So what do we have, Lance, up in the nose of this trailer?
So this particular trailer is kind of our standard equipped nose. We do the front center wardrobe with the corner open shelves to give a little extra shelf space for a bottle of water or a phone. Along with all the necessary electrical components for your 110 and your 12 volt, dual light switches at the foot and the head of the bed. Also just our queen mattress, and then a 32-inch smart TV up there as well.
As well as a second gen start switch, right, as well? So you
Oh,
can start
true.
that from
Yes,
up there.
absolutely. Yeah, that's
Really
a nice
convenient.
feature too, especially if you're up there with your enclosed front and your pocket door closed off, then you don't have to come back down here to start or kill your generator, correct?
And then here on our drop wall, we have, I really personally just love the colors in this trailer. We had another custom build come in with some of these colors that we were able to pick and choose and put on one of our inventory. And I love how this barnwood shiplap turned out with this beautiful chocolate leather. So what are these options called?
So we went ahead and designed this, like you said, off of a custom build that was done, and kind of tweaked it from there. But yeah, we like to add the shiplap on the wall here at the drop, and complement it with our leather quilted back sofa. Bella style is what we call this. But that's a really nice piece of furniture there to accent with that wall. And while we're here looking at the front, you know, we've got our knotty alder in our satin finish in the cabinets. I think that works well too. That lighter shiplap wall popping off that darker cabinet as well. Here at the drop also, we have, of course, all of our standard light switches accessible right here by the door. To your right, Michaela, and then to your left, we have all the necessary water heater electric switch, your hydraulic slide switch, your generator start stop switch, and your awning light and power switch as well. Dual hat racks above your entry door, and the sliding screen there on the inside of the RV door. Here in our sofa as well, we also have a 60-gallon freshwater tank underneath. Standard GFI 120 outlet down below there as well. This particular trailer, we went ahead and upgraded an extra water tank and put it in the back of your wraparound dinette that's here in the slide. So we actually have 100 gallons of fresh water on board. The also is on our pedestal, adjustable pedestal. That way we can lower that. There's a cushion in the closet in the bath there that goes on top and makes a nice sleeping space. This sofa folds down, the dinette folds down. You've got dual sleeping spaces here in the living room, which is quite nice. This trailer also, you'll see on our slide out here, we've added the accent leather up above with the nail heads. We've also upgraded the valances to bring over the material from the seating and the leather accent with the nail heads to give that a nice accent. The lighter walls really pop off that dark wood, the darker leather and vinyl accents, and then of course our standard day-night shades that we currently have up here at the show.
And it looks like that the ceiling as well, you carried that shiplap from the drop wall.
Exactly. Just carry that accent across, tie it in together. I think it really pops and looks nice there.
And this one is just an inventory trailer that TransWest built, but you guys do have a design center. We talked about custom build earlier, so someone can come through and choose different colors, different wood types, different finishes. Is that accurate?
Absolutely, that's correct. So we work with our dealers, such as you, Michaela, with TransWest, and we design and put these things together for you in the floor plan and the color options. But anytime we do a custom customer build, we invite you and the customer to come in, sit down in our design room, let us take the time to pick each and everything out, tweak and modify everything to fit their needs. We're all about, custom build and custom to the customer to take care of what they want, and we work hard to do that.
So if that does sound something like you guys want to do, this one's just not the right colors for you, not the right layout. Outlaw Conversions is full custom, and TransWest would love to take you guys down to that design center and just choose anything that you guys want inside of yours. We have a full kitchen over here, and I love the backsplash that's in this trailer. This is beautiful.
Yeah, it's very popular style of backsplash. This particular one, the lighter counters accenting off that darker wood with the brick style background on the tile backsplash. I think that works really well together. The bronze accents. This particular kitchen, we also added the extendable countertop at the end there for a little extra space when cooking or something. We have the upgraded quart sinks as well on this trailer on the kitchen, which are nice to have as well with the recessed 2-burner cooktop under our cover there, but also gives you a nice counter space when that's not being used. We've got our 6-gallon water heater down below here, 3 drawers of storage, all that. Up above, we've got the full convection microwave oven with the overhead cabinet storage also. So that gives you a nice kitchen space there to use for cooking. We also, as we move to the right of it there, we have our 6.0 fridge with the 32-inch TV on the door up above, and I'll just
Yeah,
reach
go
around the
ahead and
corner
show us
here
that
and
storage.
kind of show you, because this is nice to be able to open this up and give us some access to storage up above, and just to utilize every inch of that space in the interior.
And these are options you guys can choose from as well. If you're looking for, you don't prioritize the TV space as much, the smaller TV would be fine, but you need the larger 8.0 fridge freezer combination, we can kind of
Absolutely. We
change
can make
those.
those and change that up, modify it, a bigger fridge, smaller TV, maybe a different style of fridge, maybe a bigger fridge. You know, we can work in that floor plan to design to fit what the customer wants, for sure. While we're here also, Michaela, just kind of point out, we do have a single AC and furnace in this particular trailer because of the length of it, but we have our control right here on the wall. We also have our monitor panel that's here on the wall. That allows us to access the water pumps. We have 2 pumps having 2 fresh tanks on this trailer. Our LP side of our water heater, our batteries, and our holding tank readouts there as well.
And then we have a full bathroom back here as well, which is quite spacious.
Nice big bath, for sure. Yeah, as we come into the bathroom here, in the front corner, we're going to have our 32-inch radius shower here in the front corner, and then a nice big double rod closet here in the back corner with the furnace underneath it there. This particular closet, you know, as you can tell, is super big for double rod hanging space. We also have, there's our cushion I mentioned for our dinette to make a bed there. And then we also have a movable table back there in the back that can be set up anywhere in the trailer, but that's typically designed to be there at the sofa to give you a separate little tabletop space for that sofa.
And then we have our bathroom vanity over here. What kind of sink is this called?
So this is a travertine stone sink, very popular. We do a lot of these, and I think they hold up well and they look really nice. Works well with the vanity space that we have on the back bulk wall of this trailer. I think it works really nice. And then we carried that tile backsplash into the vanity as well here, and then also giving you dual access underneath for lots of good storage underneath that vanity. And then the upper mirrored door medicine cabinet, which is nice as well. And then the extra lighting all the way around this vanity for a good bright vanity space. And then as we move around to the right of this, we have our adjustable shelf linen cabinet, which makes a nice storage for towels and linens and things like that. And then at the bottom, a lot of people like to use that for a dirty clothes hamper. Throw those dirty clothes in there and then pull them out when they get home. We have the upgraded toilet seat on this one as well, our porcelain toilet that's standard on the Outlaw with the wood, and then we carry that leather and nail head accent in here onto that toilet seat as well.
One thing that I love about these Outlaw conversions, besides the fact that they are so customizable and just beautiful finishes and top quality, is the fact that they are custom made, right? Nothing is prefabricated, like assembly line ready to just plug and play.
That is correct. That's a very good point. We build every interior by measuring out every trailer before we put that interior in. We go through a 3-4 step check process, double checking everything to make sure it's correct. The way that we produce these in production, dry fit and everything to make sure everything is right, and then pulling it out and do all the final work, and do the final installation after that. But we do pre-measure everything for these trailers based on the trailer shell that comes in, and so we don't pre-make or pre-build anything that we put in.
And all of this wood that we're seeing is real hardwood. I have not seen any plywood, particle board, nothing like that.
Absolutely, everything is hardwood throughout. Everything is made heavy, but it's made to last and hold its value down the road. That's very important to us. We've always been that way, always will be that way. It's just one of those things that we don't cut any corners or do anything like that. Keep everything solid. As a quality, well-built product.
And just because I have a customer right now working through the warranty process with Outlaw, having some issues with hers, what is your warranty on these Outlaw conversions?
Yeah, so every Outlaw that we build is a 3-year warranty on anything that we put in. You know, I know like something of an appliance that might be a 1 year warranty on that appliance, we cover the next 2 years. So everything in this trailer that we put in is covered for a full 3 years.
It's very impressive.
Yeah, our craftsmanship on what we build and our cabinetry, all that is 5 year warranty. So that's a you know, a great offer there as well, and which everything lasts much longer than that.
Right,
But,
right.
yeah.
But it just goes to show that you do stand behind the products that you build.
Absolutely, we stand 100% behind our products. We have a service team there on site to work with our dealers and the customers to take care of them too, Michaela. We are there to answer the phone 24/7. Anyone that's broke down or has an issue, we can help get that taken care of immediately.
My customers are always shocked to hear that. 24/7, they're like, wow, that's impressive.
Yeah.
So that just is a great testament to what your company is. And Lance is here at the Denver National Western Stock Show through the weekend. He's here at this booth right outside the event center. He would love to walk you guys through this trailer, discuss custom builds, and us here at Transwest are also here to work through that process with you. And we do have some Cimarron reps here throughout the week as well. So guys, please be sure to stop by the 2026 Denver National Western Stock Show, our booth outside the event center, our booth in that CoBank Arena, and our booth outside that new livestock complex. See you here.